At Highthorn, we make beautiful chandeliers made by hand using natural materials. Our chandeliers look organic, but are still very refined. They are made from natural products, but are still very sophisticated. They are made in Africa, but with a global appeal. Sustainability just makes sense. I can't have a product that looks organic, feels organic, and is not sustainable. We source the twigs from tree fellers or from a tree dump, and each twig and each branch is peeled by hand, and then the branch is dipped in an antifungal, anti-borer dip, and then it's assembled. They are very labor intensive, especially our disc chandeliers, because each disc is cut and each disc is then sanded, then drilled and strung. So it's very labor intensive, but the outcome is worth it. The first twig product we made was a twig bench, and through that we got a little bit of business, and an interior designer asked us to make a light for her. So that was the first twig chandelier that we made. And when you start making one product, you get inspired to make another. What you see, you might see something lying around or hanging in a different way, and then it's an idea for another product. And no one expects to see a chandelier made out of leather, and especially on such a large scale. We also use our leather in a different way to what's normal. We work our leather in a more feminine and organic way. We drape it, we hold it up, we fold it. So, we even make leather chandeliers in pink, and no one's used to that. All our leather chandeliers are obviously made by hand. So a full hide is cut by hand into strips. It will take one person a day to a day and a half to strip one hide of leather. My lounge living room, it's a very bright room, and we decided to make a chandelier just with a hodgepodge of colors, all beads mixed together, and just see what came out. And it turned out to be this beautiful, vibrant, fun chandelier. I love my entrance hall. So when you walk in, there's the beautiful leather whisper chandelier, which is nice and feminine with internal globes, so it's soft lighting. But as you walk forward, there's a huge big twig chandelier with 16 globes. And the reason why I have that chandelier hanging there is because I've got a double volume room and I needed light. I have no other source of light. So the twig chandeliers are really functional in that respect because they give a lot of light. And so when I recommend to a client what light to choose, I always ask them, do they need a lot of light? And if they do, the twig chandelier is the best one for it. The chandelier in our TV room, I wanted it to be a bit more masculine, so I did a circular shaped chandelier, and I had exposed globes because we needed light. So it needed to be functional and beautiful. They're so different, they're unique. And I think the reason why they're unique is because we're South African. We're so used to just leaping and doing whatever we want, and there is a market for it. Over the years, I have supplied so many interior designers who I admire so much, and the interior designers in South Africa are wonderful. They're crazy and they're willing to take chances. So that just fuels me to keep on making more crazy chandeliers.